Hey guys, I was able to make a quick trip home. Got about a week at home and decided we're going to do the new bench-crafted HiVise. I want one for this bench and I want one for that bench. So I'll show you some close-ups of what we're going to do, and I'll show you unboxing the equipment. But yeah, that's what we're going to get after. So because I use my outfeed table as a primary work location and I have a regular Rubo bench, they both have storage underneath, and I want this to be able to be used at both. So we'll be using that bottom version for this build, so I can just clamp them onto whichever bench I want to work at and only have to build one of these. So the first thing we got to do is mill up some stock. I have this left over from the table build. So it's a little bit more than I need, but it'll work great for this project. So I've left myself plenty of extra so I can trim off and square up the ends as needed, do the milling as needed. We're looking for about 1 7/8 to 2 inches thick when we're all done. And we're starting at just over 8/4, so I think we'll be okay. The final width is 4.5. And this board's almost 8, so it's not dead flat. Get it off my tail vise there. It's not completely dead flat, but we should be able to finish out okay, especially in the shorter chunks. So because this board is wider than my joiner, I need to get it flat. It's not terribly out of flat. You see I got the wedge there in the corner. I went ahead and built a sled, and I'm going to use the drum sander to get this flat. All right, so this is the inside of the chop, and I'm just going to get a center line, and everything will be pulled off of that center line. So the mortise cutout is 9/16. So I have my gauge set, or my square set, so that I can go ahead and mark this out on each side of the center. And again, I'll mark from both sides so that we stay centered. And just to verify, that is 9/16, which is what the plans call for. So per the plans, the screw hole, which is a 7/8 diameter hole, is 5 3/4 down. So I can mark that hole. Another inch down, or 6 3/4, is the start of the mortise, and the mortise is 9 1/4. So, rather than do math, I'll just slide that off to a round number. Now there's another hole in here. They want a 1-inch diameter hole that's 4 5/8 up from the bottom of the mortise. So I'm going to come up 4 5/8 and just mark that location. And I'm just going to make these lines a little stronger. And that should give us everything that we need. And of course this has to be mirrored on the chop. So I know those lines are kind of hard to see. I did them in pencil, but I have notes all over the inside of that back leg and the inside of the chop. Just word to the wise, dummy proof your parts, leave notes all over them, they all sand off.